respect if I don't feel like it's gonna be reciprocated. Because I'm not gonna talk to you with a yes ma'am, yes sir demeanor, and then you talking to me like you don't have no sense. That ain't happening.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of adults, they'll come at you sideways, and because I'm younger than you, I can't say anything back or I can't do this. No! How you get what you give in this world.
Welcome back.
We back.
To Life Be Life. Eh? Today we're gonna talk about relationship drama and how you can find peace in that drama, baby. Because
it's some peace. Well,
it is.
It's some peace in
and
all of it.
Nobody ever talk about the peace, the rainbow at the end.
They don't. They talk about everything that you go through, but they don't talk about how you can get into a place where you just at peace with everything.
And you say fuck.
Every relationship you in, whatever, family, mama, daddy, sister, brother, man, husband, whatever, friend, best friend.
All that good stuff. Co-workers. Because the co-workers be bringing drama.
Nah, you did it at work. It should go home. It's at work.
Don't let them ruin your check.
Leave it at the door.
But before we get started, y'all comment on like what's your biggest type of drama that you're going through right now and what you plan to do to fix that.
Or just comment on what y'all want to hear us talk about.
Yeah. Because
anything that pertains to life. Or you feel like something is just kicking your ass right now, let us know.
Exactly.
We got you. We're going to elaborate. We're going to give you the best advice we can give. We might not have advice for you. We might just tell you, hey, get you a drink.
And if you don't feel comfortable commenting under the video, hit us up on our Instagram. We are going to respond to you. Period.
Who's right? Just playing.
Y'all are friends. So I'm gonna start first. The most drama that I deal with is definitely in my family. I don't really have drama in my relationships, but definitely in my family, just because I feel like I have two different families. Like my mom's side of the family and my dad's side of the family are two completely different families. Like I have to deal with them differently. But my mom's side of the family are the ones that keep up the most mess. Oh my god.
I feel like it's always with everybody on the side of the family. They be having the most drama.
Yes.
I get because we women.
Yes.
It's coming from a woman's side.
It is the women in my family, because the men in my mom's side of the family, I don't ever really hear from them.
I ain't gonna lie, some of the men be acting like women.
That's on my dad's side.
I'm just saying.
On my mom's side.
They might be men, but they act like women.
But I feel like the hardest thing to do is to find your place in that drama. Because like sometimes if my mama is included in the drama, obviously I want to be on her side. But sometimes she be dead wrong. But like I don't feel like it's my place to be like, Mom, you dead wrong. Because that's my mom, you know?
My mom developed a relationship. Damn. She able to develop the relationship where I'm able to come to her and be like, come on girl, let's talk. That wasn't okay.
Yeah.
You need to fix that. That was not okay, because
and that's good.
She respects my place in life as an adult, and she respects my opinion, because like she always say, girl, I feel like you've been here before, which I haven't. It's my first time here. But I can give you some advice on some stuff that I've never been through.
Yeah.
But I got that wisdom inside my head, like I know what to say and what not to say.
Right steps. For my mom, I feel like we have a relationship where I can't tell her when she's wrong, but I can give her like advice on what to do next to better the situation, and she will take it. For my mom, I feel like she's very defensive, but that's not her fault. She's always had to defend herself against the
I feel like a lot of people they don't think about that. Like a lot of women are defensive because of how we were raised.
Yes.
Like you may think I'm trying to be defensive, but I'm not. But I feel like you're attacking me at the same time. Like.
But you know what started it? Is sayings like stay in a child's place, get out of adult business, like get out of grown folks' business. Stuff like that make you defensive.
I'm not saying my mama did it. I'm not saying it because my mama never did it. But
my mama never did that. But the older people in my
parents be like, oh, you need to stay in the child play. But how am I staying in the child play? But I'm cooking and cleaning and taking care of your other kids and doing it.
Yeah.
If that's the case, you need to take your responsibilities back, baby.
Yeah.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
My mama never did none of that, but she did. I did experience that type of stuff from the older people in my family. I've always experienced.
Of course.
And it could be because I was like a sassy kid, but at the same time, I'm only imitating the people that I see.
And it's not even. I don't even think it's that. I think it's the older crowd, your grandmas, your aunties. They feel like because you're younger, you either don't have a say or your say doesn't matter or you don't know what you're talking about. But in reality, some of us have the most wisdom.
And then too, like y'all, everybody got such an opinion on what I'm supposed to be doing in life. But when I see y'all messing up and I try to give my opinion, it's, oh, I don't know what I'm talking about, stay in child's place. Oh, you just being grown, da, 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 da. No, I might be trying to help you for real, but you not taking that advice.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, when you feel they don't have nothing to do with it.
It never comes off as good. Some people it do. Some grown people can realize that, okay, I get you're younger, but what you saying is some real stuff. Yes. I ain't gotta block you out because you young and you might not experience that. What you're saying is real. So let me hear, maybe I can take some pieces from that and move on from that.
But most adults ain't like that.
Of course not.
For me personally, I feel like I'm the problem solver of the family. When people have a problem, they call me. And I have to be the problem solver, which I don't mind because I like having peace within the household. But at the same time, when I'm the problem solver, I might ruffle a couple feathers, but you can't get upset when I ruffle feathers.
Definitely gonna ruffle
because there's always going to be a wrong side and a right side. So whether you're on that wrong side or right side, you have to be open to listening to the advice that's given to you. I just
feel like
even if you're
speaking fast, then you're going to ruffle feathers regardless of the situation.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be like, it's 21 tip. Okay, but I'm right though, right? I'm telling you some real stuff. Like,
if all you can do is bring up my age, then you know I'm right.
Yeah, you know I'm right. But like a lot of people like, oh, it's a respect thing. What my respect is?
Okay, I already talked. My whole family know how I feel about that. Respect is earned, not a guarantee. Of course, I'm not gonna disrespect. I'm not gonna come out with blatant disrespect. But I'm not going to go ahead and give you the utmost respect if I don't feel like it's gonna be reciprocated. Because I'm not finna talk to you with a yes ma'am, yes sir demeanor, and then you talking to me like you don't have no sense. That ain't happening.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of adults, they'll come at you sideways, and because I'm younger than you, I can't say anything back or I can't do this. No. You get what you give in this world.
Because if I was a regular stranger in the grocery store, you would want them to treat you how you treat them.
You give me itch information, I'm gonna give you some itch back, okay? I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. And I don't care
who you are.
When I started like dating and you like start meeting people's families, you start to see, okay, their parents are different from yours.
Yes. Very
So you have to bite your tongue.
Very different. Now, I'm gonna say this for Landon's family, or his mom in general. His mom is one of the people that she's open-minded. She'll listen to what you have to say, and she will take your advice.
Cause some people don't do it.
The difference between her and my mom is my mom will take my advice. She'll listen to me, but in the long run, like if we having a conversation or argument right now, she not listening to nothing I'm saying. But later on down the line, she gonna remember what I said. She gonna take that advice. She gonna call me and be like, "Hey, I took your advice and I did this, this, and this." And I be want to say like, duh, I told you to do that last time, you know. But I'm not gonna say that. I'm just glad you took the advice and it helped you, you know. I'm just glad that it was a positive ending in the long run.
I mean, I feel like, and sometimes I feel like I'm two different people when it comes to my parents and my the other parents.
I definitely
because you know there's certain stuff you can't say or you can't do because either they never seen that side of you or you don't know how it's gonna come off and you don't want to come off as wrong or you feel like you're disrespecting them. Yeah. So I'm very open and blunt with my mom. I'm not very blunt and open with my man's mom. Cause I don't want to offend her. I love her to death.
I'm open and honest with my mom. I'm open and honest with Landon's mama too, but
I'm honest, but I'm not as honest as I am with my own parents.
But see, me and my mom are so much alike, but me and Landon's mom are so much alike, but we're alike in different ways. How the way I'm alike with Landon's mom is different from the way I'm alike or the way I'm similar.
I feel like my mom and your mom, I feel like I click so well with her because she reminds me a lot of my mom.
I think Landon's mom and my mom, they're alike, but they're complete opposites.
I feel like I click so well. I was like, you remind me a lot of my mom. Is this weird? This is weird. Are you my mother? But they definitely remind me a lot of each other. So I set boundaries in my head. When I first started dating him, I was just like, okay, you know, so this is not your mama. So you gotta watch what you're saying or what you're doing because if I offend her, she's gonna say something to me, but at the end of the day, she's gonna go to him because it's her child. So I try to watch what I say and what I do. I thought the older I get it's easy to the point where we're more open, but I don't want to offend anybody. It's easier. I don't want to offend anybody because I know I can come off as each sometimes.
So what's the most dramatic thing that you have been in, like relationship-wise, family-wise, friendship-wise, like all the above?
Seems like something that just blew over, or
like something that you like. I'm gonna rephrase the question. Something that you wish had went a different way than what it actually did. I'm gonna think about mine too, cause I already know.
I'm gonna say the podcast.
Yeah.
I say that because I'm a blunt person. So anybody who knows me, I'm up and honest. I'm not sugarcoating it. I can't sugarcoat it. A lot of my family members don't know that side of me. Cause I don't be around them like that, or I just don't bring it out in front of them. So them watching this, they're just like,
what the hell is that?
Like, I literally had somebody text my mom, they was just like, oh, should she be doing it? And it's just like, I'm 21 years old, you shouldn't be asking me what I should be doing. You shouldn't be asking my mom what I should be doing. I got this, I got me.
Yeah.
I take care of me. I'm not a type of person, I don't care about your opinion. Your opinion is your opinion. If
Yeah.
I see you,
I'm real bad
I
with
do not care.
I'm real bad with not caring about
I'm not care. I'm not put on this earth to value your opinion. Your opinion is valid by yourself. That's on you. I don't care what you think about me.
Yes.
I sleep good at night knowing what I think about me.
I'm gonna say my biggest dramatic encounter, it definitely had to be with family, because I've never really had a dramatic relationship or any dramatic friendships. If we had like a dramatic friendship, that friendship did not last long. Yeah. So I'm not gonna count that. But like a dramatic experience or dramatic encounter that I've had was definitely with family. It was at one point in time where one side of my family did not fool with the other side of the family. But see, like I was like the middle ground. I had to get along with this side and get along with this side. And kind of, I ain't gonna say I was the reason they got back together, because that's a lie. But I was in the midst of everything coming back together. But the piece that I found through that was, just because you interact with these people this way doesn't mean you have to interact with these people the same type of way. And I had to learn that, like, everybody can't be treated the same. So let's just say this side of the family like Coke and this side of the family like Pepsi. I can't bring Pepsi to this family. Oh my God. Oh,
I heard Coke and
we don't do no powder around here.
Hold on, man.
We don't do no powder.
That's a little stupid.
But you know, like, I can't bring Pepsi to this family reunion and Coke to this family reunion and expect everybody to be okay with that, you know? I know what you like and I know what you like. So I'm gonna interact with you based off of what I know you like, you know? And that's okay. It's okay to treat people differently. It's okay to have different relationships with different people. Everybody's not the same.
Everybody's the same.
And I had to learn that the hard way, because at one point I was just treating everybody like a general, like in a general aspect, if that makes sense. I was treating everybody with the same kind of energy. But everybody don't hold the same energy, so I can't treat you with the same energy, which brought a lot of peace and like enlightenment to the situation, because now I can interact with you how I feel is best.
You know what I feel like a lot of people don't talk about?
What's that?
Like being in a, I'm gonna say fully toxic, but just like a bad relationship, and transitioning to like a good relationship, but like the drama you have at home is kind of like interfering. So you're trying to like, all right, I want to be calm when I'm with this person, but when I go home, I know it's another story, and not trying to take that baggage into that relationship. Like, I feel like that's gotta be the hardest thing I ever experienced.
Yes.
Like, I finished that when I first started dating my man, and baby, it was hard.
I brought a lot of baggage to my
It was hard,
relationship.
and I wasn't trying to, but I didn't know how to be in a healthy relationship. I never experienced it.
Same.
So I be telling people, like, whether it's family, your man, your friends, being in a healthy relationship, it helps you, but you gotta be willing to change. Like, you can't take that same behavior from that past relationship or your family relationship into your new relationship, because it don't work like that.
Yeah.
Or it gonna cause riff-raff with you and your man, or you and your new friends, or your family, or whoever you trying to have peace with. It's hard to have that peace. Like, you gotta know how to separate two. You can't bring that with it, because the moment you bring it with it, that person gonna be like, at this point, you got too much going on. Like,
yes, you know what's a hard pill to swallow? A hard pill for me to swallow was I introduced Landon to a lot of situations he had no business in. And I'm not saying he had no business in them because, oh my gosh, you can't say nothing in this relationship. But I introduced him to a lot of problems that he had no business having. These weren't his problems. He never had experienced these problems before he got with me. Now all of a sudden, you stressed out because I'm stressed out. All of a sudden, you anxious because I'm anxious. And that's not healthy. A lot of people don't admit that. A lot of people don't admit when they're the toxic one in the relationship.
I say toxic. I just feel like you got
I was toxic. I wasn't toxic to the point where like, oh, you can't trust me. But I was toxic to the point
I'm
of
sorry,
like,
y'all. I'm sleeping. I got a really bad allergy. You should eat something. Okay, go ahead. Like, it's killing me. Like, I hate all this thing.
I was toxic to the point of like bringing on baggage that I could have left at the house. Like, I was toxic. I was an overpacker. Is what
Well,
you
I
call
wouldn't say
it.
that's your fault though, because it's hard for you to be going through something at home and then you go hang out with somebody or your friends or whatever. It's hard to leave that at home because that is on your mind. Like, it's because you want to fix it, you want something to be right, but it's hard to just leave it where it's at. Like,
And you know what's crazy is because you want to fix it and you want something to be right, and then you're venting to this person, and this person cares like genuinely cares about you, so they want to fix it. So now you got two people trying to fix a situation where it should have just only been you who nipped it in the bud in the first place.
And then they come into play with sometimes you overshare.
Yes. Yes.
I'm not saying hide stuff, but the moment you tell them, oh, you mad at such and such, da da da.
Now they mad at them for no reason.
And then you get cool with them, but I thought they did such and such. You it like, damn, I shouldn't have told you that because now you're mad at them, but I'm not.
Yes.
And you didn't have no reason to be mad in the first place.
Yes, like for me, it was when I was telling Landon about my relationship with my dad. Now you don't like my dad and you never met the man. You know, not saying that you don't have a reason to not like him, but I'm saying you don't have a relationship established with him for yourself. So you don't know his actual personality, his characteristics, his traits. You don't know that for yourself. You just know what I told you. Well, I'm not saying I'm a liar. I'm not saying I'm a liar, but I am saying that I feel like it would only be fair for him to experience a relationship or like experience an encounter with my dad and create that relationship with him by himself before I gave him.
You want to give him a biased opinion.
Yeah, like before I gave him a biased opinion.
Maybe he's not the same person that he did with you. He did to you.
Yeah, and like
or he changed, or
the reason I feel the way about my dad, you will never experience that because he wasn't required to raise you or take care of you.
You're not his child.
You're not his child, so y'all won't have that kind of void or relationship or beef.
I had a situation like that. Like I have a hard time letting stuff go.
Same.
So,
Same.
My dad and people that have stepped up to actually be my dad, whether it was my brother dad or somebody my mom was dating, everybody dropped the ball. Nobody stayed, everybody dropped the ball. So I had this pattern before I started dating Kim, I was just like, I need to give these people, because if I don't, I'm gonna keep bringing that baggage, and I'm gonna think you're gonna leave me eventually, and it's gonna be the same pattern over and over and over. So I sat down with each one of them, and I was like, I take my brother out of there. I didn't sit down with him, but everybody else, I did sit down and I told them how I felt, and I was done with it. But I feel like until you get that off your chest, it's gonna hinder you and hold you. You're not gonna be able to open up to no man, whether it's a man or a new friendship, relationship, whatever. You're not gonna be able to open up to nobody because you feel that certain type of way.
You'll never let it go.
No,
you'll never let it go. And I think a harder thing for me to kind of see or watch was watching Landon and his parents.
That's another thing.
Watching Landon and his parents, I'm not gonna say I was angry, but I was definitely envious because why can you have two parents and I can't?
I think I was like, when I first started dating Kim, I'm just like, wait, you got both your parents and they married?
They married, like what? They live together?
Oh my God!
They like each other? What the fuck? You know, I would have never.
They were married, but I was so young and it didn't last long. I'm always telling you it didn't last long. I'm sorry.
I would have never.
It didn't last a year. I think she was like 6. It was like 6 months or whatever. She's like, it didn't last a year. So, me dating somebody that has that, you experiencing something different, because we know what it's like to just have one parent, but they've always had two. So they have a different aspect on life. They got different morals, different values, different stuff in general. So I feel like in the way they kind of healing us.
Yeah, and then I seen like with him having two parents, or with him having like, I'm not gonna say better parents, because I'm not saying my mom's a bad parent, but I'm gonna say like with him having a better quality household, like his household was a better quality than mine. We were placed in two different socioeconomic statuses, two financial brackets. So like the things I couldn't experience as a kid, I can live through you for that. But the things you didn't experience as a kid, you can live through me. And when I say that, I don't necessarily mean like, oh, you went to Disneyland as a kid, y'all took family vacations. No, I mean like, yes, I can live those scenarios by listening to your family stories. But I also mean like, you ain't never, question where you gonna get your next meal from. You ain't never questioned like, oh, your water turned off, let's go, go to family member's house. Or your lights turned off, let's go, like
your cell phone ain't on.
Yeah, your lights off, so we got a gas stove, let's burn some water on the stove and take a bath. You never had to experience that, which I'm glad. I'm very happy for you. But at the same time, I feel like those are things that humbles a person. And you would have never known what that felt like. I'm not gonna say if it weren't for me, but you would never know what it felt like without experiencing somebody who went through that.
I've been to church, of course, but I'm not like a fully on spiritual person. But the moment I met him, I was just like, I think I started to believe a little more. I was like, yeah, God definitely sent y'all to me. I just feel like that way, especially when it comes to like his mom and stuff. Like, they definitely sent y'all to me.
Girl.
Yeah, they sent y'all because in a way, everybody in his family is touching me in some type of way. Like, whether it's his mom, his dad, like everybody interact with me in their own separate ways. It's not forced. They just do it on their own. He don't tell them. They just do it. So I just feel like y'all were definitely sent to me. Whether it's for a period of time or whatever, y'all were sent to me to help me and help me grow and do this, that, and the third. So I'm forever like grateful for that, for sure. So I feel like I'm happy of that. Like, because I feel like if I need something, I can go each every one of them for something if I need it.
And see, that's the piece in the drama.
Yes,
that's the piece. That's the finding who you are by going through things other people have experienced. That's the piece of, okay, I need to clear my head, and I know in order to clear my head, I can come to your house and take a nap.
I used to do that so much. Like, I love my mom, but we bump heads a lot because I'm strong-minded, and she is too. So I would just call him, what you doing? Nothing. Can I come out there? Yeah, you want to.
There's been nights I spend the night at Landon house just because I
just come out there just to get away. Like, I used to tell my mom before she like figured out who his parents were and met him. I was like, Mom, when I go out there, I feel like I'm in another area of the world. Like, it's so peaceful
different
for me. Like, it's peaceful.
So
like, I don't have to worry about certain stuff, or they gonna make sure I'm good regardless of the situation, and I love that.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't no, I'm not.
It's nice to be able to take your hands off of stuff and not have to be the one that's in control all the time.
I ain't gotta worry about nothing. They gonna make sure I'm straight. If I need something, they finna go somewhere. Hey, you wanna go? You wanna ride to the store? What you want? Like, they gonna make sure I'm taken care of no matter what. And I love that because I've never had nobody treat me like that. Nobody else family treat me like that before. So I feel like that's an important thing to have when you're dating somebody. You got your parents, but you can outlet to their parents at any time.
Yes. And no hate to Brandy, because Brandy did her thing, baby. I turned out great.
She really did her thing, baby.
Period.
Always.
If you know Brandy, you know Brandy.
And you know Mill, you know Mill. Okay? She did her thing.
But I will say, Brandy come with a lot of baggage.
But I would say this, I feel like our parents are happy that we have somebody we can go to for this.
No, I was gonna say Brandy come with a lot of baggage. But my mama loves the fact that she was able to experience a relationship. I keep saying experience, it's my favorite word. My mama loves the fact that she was able to connect with Landon's mama through me. My mama loves the fact that I have the relationship I have with Landon's mama, and she has the relationship she has with Landon's mama. They like best friends now.
It's good though.
And my mama loves that, and I love that for my mama because a lot of the time, me and my mom would talk. We would have our heart-to-hearts and stuff, and she'll say stuff like, "You're just like me," you know. Like I didn't have a lot of friends growing up, not because like, oh my God, I was just this poor kid and didn't have no friends, because I didn't like people. I don't like people. I don't like people because I feel like people bring drama. People bring mess. I don't need that in my life. And my mama is the same way. So we have those aspects alike. So when I met Landon and me and Landon started hanging out, Landon's mama and my mama started becoming cool and like close because like our children like each other, you know? And I think that is one of the best relationships my mama has ever experienced, because I feel like with Landon's mama being a little older than my mama can learn a lot from Landon's mom. And she loves that part.
I used to be nervous. I used to be like, oh, they gonna meet one day. Cause my mama is strong-minded.
Yeah.
My mama is strong-minded. That's why some people, they just clash when they get together. They met at his birthday party. They were just talking. I kept looking over and I was like, oh, John, we doing good. But yeah, she was just like, I like his mom. I was like, yeah, she's nice saying she girl.
Yeah. Girl, when my mama and Landon's mama started talking, I couldn't get them to hush. It's like they knew each other for years and years and years.
But you know what, though? I feel like we both are experiencing, these people are, where y'all been all my life?
Yeah.
Because y'all are alike, and they're not completely alike, but in certain ways, I'm around Kimani more, and I'm just like, I feel like I'm just sitting around my own chilling.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I get that vibe, and I feel like it's a good vibe to get out with somebody else's mom. Like, I only known her, 3 years, almost 4. But I feel like I get that vibe. I feel it like at home. Like,
yeah.
I feel like it's a good feeling to have with your significant other's parents, because everybody don't get that.
They definitely don't. And this is the first relationship I've ever been in where I had that relationship.
Me too.
With my boyfriend's parents.
This is the first time I ever been cool with the parents. Normally, I say hey and that's it.
Well, I told y'all about the last story when,
I say hey and
that boy daddy said, hell no, that's a call. So, I ain't never always had that relationship.
But I just feel like Like, I was like, especially being in the beginning, I was just like, this lady not like me.
Oh, girl, when I first met Lanny's mama, I didn't know her name. So,
What you calling her?
Lanny's mom. So, I'd be like, hey, Lanny's mom. And like, she'll say, hey, you know.
Nah, see, this is the thing though, and I got, you get a feeling when a woman just not feeling you for real.
Yeah.
I'm getting that feeling, but I'm like, I ain't asking because at the end of the day, I love you. You know I love you. But I'm dating your son. So I really, I wasn't gonna do all that. Because you were gonna warm up to me eventually.
Yeah.
So I think when I was at work and she had called me, we was just talking, she was like, can I tell you something? I was like, hey girl, what's up? I didn't like you at first.
Well, damn.
And she didn't like me because, I don't know what me and Kim went in the room one day. I think she heard me raise my voice at him or hit him. It was something in that manner and she just.
Oh, girl, Lanny mom thought I put my hands on him.
So, I think it was something like
She
that.
thought she didn't even think I put my hands on that.
And she was like, I didn't like you, but the moment I start hanging more around you, we just alike. No. We twins.
You can't help but love me,
We
baby.
twinning, baby. Like you.
What's up, G?
I love you.
Okay.
We twinning. But yeah, like I didn't expect it. But I feel like the most thing that helped me warm up to keep my family was his sister.
Oh.
From day one.
We love you, girl.
I love you, Kira. From day one. I'm talking about the moment I came to his house.
Oh, you her sister-in-law.
When she came in the room, she was like, hey sis. I knew her from bowling.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't fully know her. Like, I seen her around, but I didn't know her like that. But
Yeah.
she was just so welcoming from the jump. I think that would make me cozy up because she was so welcoming from the jump.
That's good.
Every time she see me.
I don't know
like,
none of Lanny's siblings. They're older.
she was just so welcoming from the jump, so I think that made me. I was just like, okay, I'm comfortable with this.
Okay.
I'm
At least somebody like it.
Somebody like it. Somebody messing with
No,
me. You know?
gradually as I kept calling Lanny's mama like Lanny's mom, I'd be like, hey Lanny's mom, hey Lanny's mom. Girl, one day she called me at practice. I'll never forget this. She rolled a window down on me. Stop calling me that. Yes, ma'am. Where we call you? She's like, my name is Sherry. But hey, Sherry.
I don't think I called.
Like, that was it.
I
After
don't
that,
know.
she just been Sherry. And she been Sherry ever since. And now she don't even want me to call her me. She just want me to call her Sherry, but I'll never do that.
I don't call. You don't want like Tanya. I don't say that. I don't say Tanya or Miss Tanya. My sister call her Miss Tanya, but I don't. When I call her name, I don't say anything. That's what I just say like little.
I can't call her anything other than Miss Sherry. Like, you're always gonna be Miss Sherry. Like, that's it.
I probably said mom one or two times, but I don't.
I ain't never call her mom.
I'm like, what?
Oh, she probably cried if I call her mom.
She probably will. Cause I think that touches their soul to know that we feel that way about them. We so comfortable with them. Like when they see this, they gonna feel so special. And we want y'all to feel special because we love y'all dearly.
With every fiber of my being. And to Brandy.
And to Shamila. I love you, girl. You my
You did your thing, girl. I'm a rich man. I don't look like my mom. I don't think I look like either of my parents.
I get that I look like my dad, which I don't like.
That's a lie. Cause you look just like Shamil.
For real.
That's a straight.
You heard that mom? She said I look just like you.
You look just like Shamil. Hey, my friend.
Get better. We love you.
And will. My girl gonna bounce back.
But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like that relationship, I get so like teary-eyed as I talk about it because they don't know how much they kind of saved me in a sense. Like,
yeah.
Before I met them, I was all over the place. Like, seriously. But now, I feel a little more grounded and okay, and I feel like I got I'm gonna say a safety net. I feel like family is a safety net. So
yeah.
If something go wrong or you just feel like you down and out, then the people that gonna pull you back up.
You know what song came in my head just then?
What?
Sometimes I feel so lonely and cold.
You play too bad.
Lonely and cold.
And you play too bad, bro. You still singing. Oh my god. But you know what? People be, friendships be like that too sometimes. Like, I would say our friendship like that. Oh, mostly because we haven't known each other for long, but we click so well.
Yeah, my first day meeting you, I was like, oh yeah, I like her.
Girl, I know I was scared.
Right.
He was like, yeah, when this girl's gonna be here, and I was like, okay. I was just like, okay. He was like, yeah, I need to get along because y'all going on a trip together. And I was like, I don't even know the other girl that's going. He was like, but just think about it, this is Landon like my best friend, so y'all need to be cool. And I was like, okay.
See, I didn't know you was coming, so I was making my plate.
His mom, he was just like, bring your girlfriend.
If I don't do nothing else, I'm gonna eat.
You like, bring your girlfriend.
I'ma eat.
You like, bring your
So,
girlfriend. So I was just like, okay. So when I walked up, I was just like,
baby, I was making my plate, and George was like, oh yeah, how about my girlfriend? I think you should talk to her. And I started sitting over my pool, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna talk to her.
I feel like the more we talk, I was like, okay. I'm like, you my spirit.
I'm fucking with her.
Like, I think mostly because we can been through some of the same stuff and we relate so well.
Girl, the first conversation we had, we was talking about the same person.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Our boyfriends was friend with this person.
Shut up, Maya. Anyway.
We ain't gonna go there. We ain't gonna go there. But
We ain't trying to offend nobody.
and that's the piece. We gonna keep it at that.
We'll keep it that. We just telling y'all how life be kicking on and how you can find peace in any relationships you're going through right now. Friendship,
in a relationship.
mama, daddy, auntie, sister, brother, step cousins, whatever.
Your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your mama.
You can find some peace in it. You just gotta be around the right individuals to find that peace. People bring peace to you. You don't.
Yes.
Or you can just find it on your own, but it can't happen if everything is toxic around you.
And if they ain't bringing peace, they ain't bringing nothing. And with that being said, we gonna catch y'all in the next episode.
We love y'all.
Bye.
Subscribe.